So I'm going to start with teaching you a short skill on how to conduct a patent search or a prior art search. Okay. And we will do that on USPTO website. Now, before I show you, actually, I'm not going to show you, Brihan is going to show you. But before we show you how to draft a patent search report, let me show you what kind of work are available around it. Okay. So I'm going to show you some examples of available projects on Upwork. Okay, so what you could do is you could go and search for patent searches, you could go and search for patent applications, drafting patent claims, patent agent, patent infringement. Okay, so let's just look at patent agents. Okay, there we are. Okay, so now if you see there is a trademark attorney for USPTO application filing. Okay, there we are. US patent, small entity to micro entity, patent agents. Okay, just let me make it 50 per page. Okay, so as you can see, all those jobs are available. Okay, and then these are because I've also put filters here. So if I just clear that, we will get lots more option. Okay, you got patent attorney, medical device, patent portfolio prosecution, patent attorney, patent agent needed, Japanese IP agent needed, patent agent needed for mobile app idea. As you can now see, there are, because I removed how much should they be charging us. Okay, so you've got all these people. Now you can go and search for any of those other ones. Okay, like if I just say, instead of patent agent, I say patent infringement, then I will have another lot of options for the jobs. So what I wanted to show you was that there is, on Upwork you can find a lot of jobs. So that is one place to go and search for them. Okay, and we actually work with you on creating your Upwork profile, so that one, the profile gets accepted, and two, you can create you can actually write down proposals to different clients and different jobs, and then get them accepted as well. Okay, so we work with you on that. So as you can see, there are all these patent infringement now, and you can look at patent. So you can keep searching. This was quite simple, right? Okay, so then we are going to move ahead, and I will also show you. So we got 900 plus results when we did that. So I'm going to show you some of the jobs here, and I'm going to give you these links on the chat so you can go check them out as well. Okay, so patent search expert, then there is patent filing expert needed, patent manufacturing innovation, patent search again. So like that, okay? So we've got all these jobs. Okay, so now we're going to look at how to do the patent search, and I am going to ask Brihan to take over from here, and he will walk you through it.
Thank you so much, Ritu. Thank you so much. Hello, guys. A very good afternoon to all of you. Now, the first thing that I want to ask you guys is, why is it important to conduct a patent search, right? Now, I'm going to tell you the answer. There are two very important things that need to be taken care of when you get a patent. One is new, novelty, and two is non-obviousness. These two categories are very important for you to get a patent. Now, can someone tell me what is the meaning of both of these terms? All right, I'll just explain it to you. You can tell your answer in the chat. For it to be novel, that means that your invention has to be very new. So this could be anything, right? For example, it could be a car that can fly. That is an example of something that is novel. You've not seen it around, right? Now, what is non-obviousness, right? Something, if it is new, does that mean it is obvious or it is not obvious? I'll give you an example. Say they invent a flying car that runs on hydrogen. 2 days later, somebody else comes and says, Ki, okay, I have built a flying car, but this one runs on nitrogen. It's new, right? It's a new invention. But is it non-obvious? That is what I'm asking you. No, right? Because it is something that you could have predicted. So for your patent to be granted, your invention has to be both novel as well as non-obvious. Now that is why a patent search comes in very, very handy. I hope this is clear to everybody. Can you tell me in the chat if you understood this? Wonderful, right? Now, so if you're now, this is a big deal for businesses because they spend a lot of time in marketing, manufacturing, and advertising the fact that they have a patent. So it is very important for them that they make sure that the invention is novel and non-obvious. Otherwise, the patent is going to get rejected, right? So that is why they are going to come to you and say, okay, help me find a patent search where I can know whether this invention is obvious, non-obvious, and novel. So how will you do that? You will do what is called a patent search. Now, the patent search, this is why it pays you so much on Upwork. You saw, right? Some of them are paying $1,000 and everything. This is the reason. Now, a patent search is conducted by, essentially going through what is known as prior art. What is prior art? Can anyone tell me in the chat? Prior art is basically the existing set of inventions that are there in the world, right? Now, even if you want to apply for a patent in India, that does not mean that if the invention is in USA, you will get the patent. If the art exists anywhere in the world, your invention is not obvious and it is not new, right? So your patent will get rejected. Clear? So do you understand why it is very important to conduct a background patent search? I hope this is being clear. You can understand this. So this is what is the situation, right? Now, say for example, a client comes to you. Now I'm giving you a real life scenario. A client comes to you. He says, Brihan, I have invented this toy. This toy has a scanner and it has an AI feature, which means that it is very new. Can you conduct a patent search for me and tell me if an invention like this exists? How will you go about it? I'll tell you. So for you to exist, you have to check various jurisdictions, right? So you can start off by investigating the US jurisdiction to see if there's a patent like that in US. So we visit this website. It's called USPTO. I think we showed it to you yesterday. So once you go to US, it will look something like this. I'll just make it a little easier. So this is the landing page of the website. Now click on patents, right? Now you go to patent public search. Now you are going to get two options, basic search or advanced search. Don't worry if you've not followed the name of the website, we'll share that with you. Just keep following here. So you entered USPTO, you've searched patent, and then you have reached this stage of patent public search. Now you can search for a basic search, right? Now the difference between basic search and advanced search, I'm going to tell you in a minute. So in for, what was the name of the product that the client wanted you to search for? It was a toy, right? So you write toy and you write scanner, which was one of the features, right? So you have to take a very, very quick note here that in the basic search, you can enter only one word at a time. This is important. I'll tell you why. You've taken a note, I hope. Now you type search. What's going to happen now? It's going to tell you all the patent applications filed in the United States for which a toy and a scanner was present. So you can, as we told you yesterday, all patents are published documents, so you can check the patent, right? So you will get the patent now and what the patent was filed for. It will tell you an abstract, it will tell you the drawing, it will tell you the background, it will tell you the operations that were used, it will tell you all the information. This is available for public viewing. Now you have found this. Now, if your toy is incriminating this or it is copying this, your patent will get rejected. So you have to keep that in mind. But right now we have 6,102 records. Will you be having the time to check all of them? No, right? So you will have to change your keyword. You will have to see more keywords, right? So I am going to say toy scanner, toy AI. I'll see if that gives me a better result. Okay, so this has given you more results, right? So it has given you 10,000 records. So you have to keep conducting this patent search using keywords. Am I being clear, guys? Are you understanding? Please tell me in the chat. Now, so this is the restriction of basic search, right? You are able to use only one keyword at a time. So if you want to use more keywords, you can go to advanced search. And here you can mention maybe 2 or 3 keywords, right? You can write toy. Make sure that you put the apostrophe, guys, and make sure that you use and, right? When you write a separate feature, make sure that you use and. Please take that in your notes. Toy, scanner, and artificial intelligence. Now look at that. We've reduced the results. You remember it was 6,000 at one point of time. Now you have only 1,900. Now, you cannot publish 1,900 things in your search report, right? You cannot, because the client will give you a proper firing ki ye to I will be able to do it. You have to restrict this to maybe 14 or 15 maximum applications, right? So you have to keep improving your keyword. You have to make sure that you use more and more relevant keywords so that you can reach the right audience and the right invention. Now, how will you know what are the right keywords? One, you need experience. Two, you need professional assistance, because this is a very, very in-depth thing. Not everybody learns this right away. In fact, in our classes, we sometimes take multiple sessions just on keywords so that the people are able to understand this properly. Right? So do you understand the importance of keywords? Can someone tell me? Now, it is all right if you did not follow this, maybe you missed out on something. I'm going to show it to you on other websites as well so that it is going to really harp in, right? So you have conducted this for US, but do you need to conduct it for Europe? Yes, you need to check for patents there also. So what you do is you visit this other site. You check eSpaceNet. I hope you guys are finding this website. I hope you are finding this useful. I hope you are learning something new. So you can, here you can search for the patent here as well. There's a section called eSpace Patent Search. I hope you found it. Now you go here. Now you have to follow the same mechanisms that we taught you earlier, right? So you say toy and make sure that and is capital. You write artificial intelligence and scanner. Wasn't the last one scanner? I think it was, right? So you've already conducted this for USA. Now you are doing it for Europe. Look at that. You found only 580 results. Now you have to skim through this. Now, this is good, right? Because you have to, do this work. You have to grind through these patent applications, conduct research, and tell them exactly where the difference is and whether the product is new or not. I have already explained to you why it is important to do this, right? Otherwise, the client is going to lose out in manufacturing and marketing. He's going to lose a lot of money. So make sure that you do a good job here, which is why I'm saying keyword and professional assistance will come in handy. So you've done this. Again, you can open this. You can check. So here it is saying bibliographic data. You can see the claims. You can see the drawing. You can see the original documents and the descriptions, right? So you have checked the patent for Europe as well. Now, can India be left behind? We should also check it for India, right? So you can do Indian patent search, right? Indian patent search. That's the website that you need to check. Now you have again been drafted to this landing page. Now here is date and time. So what happens is sometimes a client will come to you and he'll say, please, do this for the last 3 years or last 5 years. So you can enter the date here and you can mention the name of the uh, product. So toy, scanner, and art AI, right? Now you'll have to fill a CAPTCHA code EIAM27. Right? So you found all the patents here as well. Now, when you make a compiled report, you have to take out the top 15 or top 10 patent applications that are relevant. So that will require you to go through these patents, and the less patent you have to go through, the better your keywords have to be. So I'm going to show you one more thing you can use. It's called Google Patent. And in my experience, it's the most user-friendly one, but it doesn't get updated as fast. So again, do the same procedure. Toy. So if you've learned this for one, you can do it for the others. Can you tell me please in the chat if you've understood? You learned it for Google Patent. You can apply the same techniques for USPTO, for Easy, eSnapNet, right? Search it, you will get the patents. Now, you've done this, right? Now you will get the report. You will know exactly how many patent applications are there. What will you do next? You will then compile all this into a patent search report. I have covered all this. So you don't need to worry about it. So this is what I was mentioning about the prior art. When prior art is available, it will impact the patentability. You will not get a patent, right? And you have to make sure that you research thoroughly across continents, across the countries. So you've seen USPTO. We'll share the link as well. Don't worry. Now you need to focus on writing the report, right? Remember, we showed you two reports yesterday, US search report and Indian search report. That is what you need to do today. So we'll show you how to draft the report, right? So here's a template of the report, right? This is a sample template search report. So I'll just tell you how to file it, and then Abhyuday will help you with something incredible. So in 2XX, you have to write the name of the client for whom you conducted the patent search. Correct? Clear? In search language, I will use English. You used it in English, so you have to write the name of the language in which you searched it. Period of search, say your client asks you to look for patents for 5 years, so you will write before 2020 or 2025. Databases used, what all databases did we use? We used USPTO, we used eSnapNet, Google, and Indian Patent. So you check that out as well. Patent type searched. What is the type of patent that you look for? So toy, scanner, AI. We used again name of the software to search for patents after the review. Now, this is easy, right? Once you have the data, you will be able to fill this out. All of it is basically just documenting what you did. That is what you have to do. And you have to enter the name of the patent, final 13 or 14 or 15 applications that you've narrowed it down to, and you have to give their details, right? Can you do this? By if you get help finding the right keywords, will you be able to do this? Please tell me in the chat, right? All these data are easy to solve, and I think Abhyuday will teach you how to use AI to, fill the search report as well.
Want to show now?
Sure, sir. I'll just check if I have not missed out on anything just for a sec.
Just show the projects, no? Do you want to see live projects that are there on this?
Live project, that's sir.
Screenshots are there. I will show it.
Acha, okay, sir. So I'll
No
just hand
worries.
it over to you.
Yeah. You can just
Thank
stop
you.
sharing. How are you finding it, guys? Brand new, amazing opportunity. And I was so shocked that number of people giving patent agent exam went down. Like from 7,000 2 years back to 1,500 this year. Nobody is talking about this opportunity, and people who know about it also, they don't have a way to get guidance, so people give up. So that's, we're showing you all these things. Okay, now I wanted to show you where the projects are available. If you go to Upwork, you will find some projects here. I'll show you, which I found live on Upwork right now. I did patent search and I got this patent database search. You can go to these links, patent search expert, and you see it's written worldwide. The remote work, $500. Patent search like this on Upwork you can do. Patent filing needed $10 to $100 an hour. Patent manufacturing innovation. You can go on Upwork and literally find these projects right away, even without logging in. I'll just show you here, right? So you understand that there is work available. Patent, you can type, and you can type patent search here. Okay. Sorry, jobs. Patent search. And you will see document preparation specialist. These are very good, initial projects, because you see the pay is not like crazy high. It is $100, $200. This you can do. Okay. Patent attorney for freedom to operate search. So depending on when you do this search, it could be called a patent to a freedom to operate search, or a patent landscape search. Before you get into the market, before the client starts a factory, before they start innovating on an idea, they will do a freedom to operate search or a patent landscape search. When they start working on it, okay, and they come up with something, before they even think of patentability, they will say, okay, is this novel enough? So they'll do a novelty search. Eventually they will do a patent availability search. Okay, so it is like that. All right, but it is basically the report only that you have to do. Now I'm going to just show you how to do the report. Okay, which is this is the template of the report, and I'm going to show you how to do it with AI. All right, so you see here patent availability search report. So you will tell the conditions of the search, the language, period of search, which databases you use. Right now you use two databases, right? And the search results. This is the format. Now what I did is I plugged in a real patent into Claude.ai. Okay. I'll just show you. Upload the format that I've given you above. All right. And just do this. I'm going to show you a report here for a truck. I took Tesla's Cyber truck. Okay, and I put in here into AI, write a patent. So I'm just showing, you've seen the Cybertruck patent. Let me just show you Tesla Cybertruck. Tesla created a very new truck called Cybertruck, they are calling it. I'll just show you here. It has a design, very unique design. It's a design patent, okay? So basically design patent means there is no innovation except for ornamental innovation. Ornament meaning like jewelry type. It is written here. We claim the ornamental design for a vehicle body as shown and described. So there is no electric battery, none of those innovations. Okay. So I fed this in. I downloaded the PDF from the US patent website and I fed this in into Claude. And I also fed the patent availability search report format into Claude. And I said, write a patent search report using this format for a design patent for a truck which has the ornamental design of a whale. Okay, it look like a whale. Mention the Tesla design patent as well, which is attached as one of the relevant products. And look, I got something in that format only. To the client, availability search, ornamental design, search language, period, the cutoff date, which databases were used. You have to mention this and edit this, okay? So you are scoping your project. Tell me, how are you finding this? Search results. I got these, right? Now they have also searched a few patents and you can find these on the US patent website. Okay. And what you have to do is you have to mention the relevancy. Here they have written what is the relevancy. They've created a chart for relevancy. Relevancy in the sense, is it related to mine or mine is very different? And then it has given you a little bit of the title and the abstract and written the report, right? Is the patent available or not? Now, this is a basic report, but you can get started with this summary and comments written, right? In the same format that was there with the attachments mentioned. So I am saying that getting started with a task like this is actually doable. Can I have, yeah, so you've seen the report, Tesla ka Cybertruck patent. I will send you the link. Okay, any questions still here? Do you realize that you can do this? See, I have uploaded that same document. It's saying click to open document, right? I have uploaded that same document of the Cybertruck and our patent availability search template that has been shared by Akshara with you. Can I have a response? How did you find it? We put it into Claude and we told Claude that, boss, this is the patent report format and this is what the patent available actual patent is. Now go and do it